The NAS is a service that steps in to families on a one-to-one basis, assisting them to access services and supports nationally that they'll be entitled or eligible for. We guide the process for them from start to finish, sitting in service for as little or as long as they need of us. The NAS helps people to access Centrelink, NDIS, My Aged Care. We work to assist people to access state and local government support services, and we also link in with other foundations across the country.
So Fiona from Peace of Mind, when she contacted us and asked us about NDIS, I'll be honest with you, she did everything from start to finish. The only thing that I had to do was fill in specific paperwork. And she had her contacts at NDIS and was able to link up with the meeting. And she also attended the first meeting with NDIS, which is, I cried the whole way through it. Jet had to attend parts of it. And Fiona was really our spokesperson. She pretty much had everything lined up. She had contacts within the NDIS that she was able to reach out to. And then within a few weeks, Jet's plan was completely approved and he started physio, OT, O&M, so that's for blind people to do orientation and mobility, had a cane.
The importance of the role the advocates play in families' lives, to me, is immeasurable. They come to us in service at a 180 spin in life. They're very vulnerable, emotionally impacted, and for the patients, cognitively or physically impaired. To come into service with one of our advocates and to have those supports out in community and government streamlined for them, guided for them, simplified for them, but in the most part to get what's needed for them correct is paramount. Advocates attach themselves one-to-one to any family at all times for the entire length of service. So whilst at times they'll be helping maybe to fill out paperwork, there's other times that they may just be sitting in a space of listening to what's going on. Not every family needs the same level of support as another. Not every family needs to be handheld or guided through that whole process. I think having a team of advocates who can sit in that space quietly and determine what's required for an individual is what is the most largest benefit to the families that we work with.
Don't fear when you start that it's going to be overwhelming. That was, I think, when you talk to any organisation, you know that you'd have to tell the story again. It takes about an hour to do the intake, but I didn't find that with Fiona at all. Most of the questions she already knew the answer.
Accessing the NAS is easy. There's a support request tab on the Peace of Mind Foundation website. It's very basic questions. There's no need to upload any medical documents or anything like that. We want to keep that easy. The other way is to approach your clinical team and the specialist oncologists, social workers. They're all very well aware of the NAS and the services that we provide.
Yeah, and without Fiona and NAS, we would have, I think actually, I would have put my head in the sand and not have started that process.